What's up guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today Anime Sensei is going to be recommending the top 10 Harem Superpower anime where the main character is strong as hell. If you do like this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Also, don't forget that in the description of this video, there is a link to Anime Sensei's Patreon and his Discord server, so you can further support him. Anyways guys, let's start this video. And coming in at number 10, in this modern magic action story, the main character is an ordinary high school boy who has a somewhat dark past. However, one day he comes across a girl, in a uniform he has never seen before, collapsed on the school campus. This encounter changes his destiny completely. The girl tells him she is a magician, and she apologizes for she turned him into a magician too. What he once knew as one world is actually two, the world where magicians live and the world where humans live. And coming in at number 9, in a dystopian future where Japan's political organization has crumbled after the Great Tokyo War, Japan is broken up into 10 independent nations, with each nation controlled by a gang led by Best, a human proclaimed prophet with destructive superpowers. The main character is Arrest, a normal human girl that has just started out as a rookie in the local gang. She wants to help the Best, who is her childhood friend and role model, in the ongoing territorial dispute. When her friend becomes severely injured and unable to fight, she decides to go on a mission to complete the request sent to her friend from all over Japan. Along the way, she meets a shy girl with no sense of direction, an upbeat girl who loves eating, and a quiet and mysterious girl that always wears a gas mask. Together, the four girls travel all over the country on their motorcycles, while getting involved in territorial wars, disagreements, and even suspicious conspiracies. And coming in at number 8, this poor main character has the worst of luck. His parents abandoned him and ran off to Europe. If this isn't bad enough on its own, they barely left him any money to take care of himself. In order to pay rent and keep a roof over his head, he has to work. Unfortunately, he was just fired from his last job, and as a high school student, he doesn't have many other prospects. One evening, he's attacked by a centipede monster on his way home. He is saved by a mysterious girl with a bow and an arrow, who he later discovers is a beautiful girl who attends his school. But when he later helps an injured girl, he discovers two things. First, the injured girl isn't human at all, but rather a Nekomata, a two-tailed demon cat. And second, the beautiful girl comes from a family of exorcists who have protected humanity from rogue monsters and spirits for generations. Because the main character was responsible for releasing the Nekomata, the student enlists his help in recapturing the demon. But that's just the beginning of this relationship with the girl. It turns out that the girl's family needs a housekeeper, and it just so happens that he excels at cooking and likes to clean. It may not be his dream job, but if it pays rent and puts food on the table, well, it just might work. And coming in at number 7, a normal high school boy's peaceful life is turned into an adventure by the return of his second cousin. His cousin and him sees a relic box from a black broker. In the box, they find a red dragon girl named Rose. In order to protect Rose from the black organization, the high school boy decides to fight using his power as a relic handler. And coming in at number 6, after escaping a bus hijacking with the help of a masked superhero, the main character finds his soul separated from his body and in the care of a perverse cat spirit. As a spirit, he wanders around his residence, the Karai house, aiming to regain his body and observe the other residents, one of them being a genius inventor, a cheerful idol, a shut-in NEET, and a spiritual medium. After catching a glimpse of the cheerful idol's undergarments, the cat spirit reveals to the main character that he becomes exponentially stronger upon seeing undergarments. However, if he sees another pair of undergarments while he is still a spirit, his power will cause an asteroid to crash into the Earth, ending the world and killing his friends. This anime follows the main character as he unravels the mysteries surrounding the Karai house, its residents, and a villainous organization attempting to end the world. Will he be able to save everyone, or will the ever-present threat of undergarments result in their doom? And coming in at number 5, this story takes place in an alternate Earth inhabited by beings who resemble humans, but also have the ears and tails of specific animals. The Republic of Biscotti, a union of dog-like citizens, has come under attack by feline forces of the Galete Leo Knights. In an effort to save Biscotti, a princess summons a champion from another world in order to defend her people. That champion is the main character, and he's just a normal junior high student from Earth. Agreeing to assist Biscotti, he retrieves a sacred weapon and prepares for war. In this world, wars are fought with no casualties and are more akin to sport competitions with the goal of raising money for the participating kingdom. He is successful in his role as Biscotti's champion, but learns that a summoned champion cannot be returned to their homeworld. The scientists of Biscotti will endeavor to find a way for him to return home, but until they figure something out, he must serve the princess by continuing to fight as Biscotti's hero. And coming in at number 4, a struggling yet brilliant teenager has failed his college entrance exams for the second time, resulting in him being regarded as worthless by those around him. However, the course of his seemingly bleak future is altered dramatically when a beautiful supernatural woman falls from the sky and into his life. That woman is a unique being known as a Sekirai, a humanoid extraterrestrial with extraordinary abilities. These aliens are known for kissing humans carrying a strange gene in order to awaken additional latent powers deep within. Recognizing the potential with the seemingly insignificant youth, the woman kisses the bewildered teenager, initiating a bond between the two of them. This drags him into the high-stakes world of Sekirai, where he and his new partner must compete against others in a battle for survival called the Sekirai Plan. However, unbeknownst to the contestants, there is a far more risk that the competition initially entailed. And coming in at number 3, the main character is a shut-in otaku with a vast knowledge of anime, manga, and video games. One day, after applying for a job in the hopes of escaping his secluded lifestyle, he is kidnapped and transported to the Elden Empire, a fantasy world filled with elves, dragons, and dwarves. Trapped in a strange land, he is given an unlikely task by the Japanese government to spread otaku culture across the realm by becoming an otaku missionary. To accomplish his mission, he has the full support of the Japanese government, as well as the half-elf maiden princess of the Elden Empire. Together with this ragtag bunch, he will overcome the obstacles of politics, social classes, and ethnic discrimination to promote the ways of an otaku in this holy land. And coming in at number 2, not every zombie is the monstrous brain-eating type. One night while coming home from the convenience store, a regular high school boy is killed by a serial killer, and is just suddenly brought back to life by a necromancer. One small caveat, he's now a zombie. Things get even weirder for him when he accidentally steals a magical girl's uniform, and thus her powers. The now ex-magical girl orders him to fight evil creatures known as Megalo in her place until they can figure out a way to get her powers back to her. And coming in at first place, Invertia, an unprecedented disaster that struck the world during the 20th century. Because of this disaster, numerous cities around the world were destroyed. However, within the meteor, an unknown element called mana was discovered, which allowed human technology to make rapid strides. This also gave a rise to a new species of human born with unique skills, the Star Pulse generation. The setting for the world's greatest comprehensive battle spectacle, the Festas, is an academy city above the water surrounded by 6 academies called Rika, also commonly known as Asterisk. Alright everyone, that's all we have for today's top 10, and if you guys enjoyed this video, like always, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and remember to hit that notification bell so you can be the first to watch the next top 10 video.